welcome back to G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And you can see the clouds. We had some more weather threats come through today, but we didn't get anything here. It's all over there. All went to the east of us. And that's what the radar showed. But those people over there got pounded big time. And Las Vegas got pounded big time. So this was no small storm. This one went all the way from the southern tip of Baja, Mexico, all the way up into northern Arizona and southern Nevada. So it's a big storm. And there were threats in this county of major flooding and flash flooding and all that kind of stuff. But most of that ended up in Las Vegas, I think. I think they got pounded pretty bad. So, yep, we got skipped by again, just like normal. What can you say? So anyway, I'm gonna be heading inside in a little while. Last night, I don't know if I was at peace or totally exhausted, or my mind was finally unloaded from a lot of worry. But about 8:30 last night, I couldn't keep my eyes open. I went to bed. And I got up this morning with the idea of definitely pulling those other batteries out of the battery room. But my batteries, my new batteries were down to 80%, and I'm going, what's going on? Well, excuse me. Well, what's going on is I left the shop and the container open yesterday and left stuff running in there. I went to bed without shutting things down and closing things up. Oh my word. I must have been really out of it. And I wasn't drinking because I didn't have anything to drink here. I'm making up some hard apple cider right now. So I do have something to drink because I can't afford that good stuff, the expensive stuff. But one of my neighbors owes me a 6-pack for doing some work for him. And that'll be fun. Of course, I'll have to split that into 3 separate days with 2 beers a day and a couple of bottles of water in between. Anyway, yeah. What are you doing there, lady? Lady always comes close to me now. She's taken over for what Limpy used to do. That's Limpy over there. You got water in your bucket, Limpy? I'm coming up to check. So anyway, we had a day with on and off sunshine today, mostly off. It was cloudy most of the day. But my batteries are up to 98% when I just left the house a little while ago. So that's a good thing. So let's fill up your water so you don't get thirsty at night, huh? There you go. You like drinking out of the faucet? Oh, look, everybody's coming up to join here. The Black Dog Parade here. There's only 2 brown dogs left here. That's Limpy and Brown Socks. And Brown Socks has been disappearing at night. I don't know where she's going. What you doing? Digging yourself a new bed there, doggy daddy? Yeah. Whoa. Wasting water here. Not paying attention. So, I was going to do a video today for a members only video with some more information on doing videos. And For some reason, I never got around to it. I had so many little things that had to be caught up on, so that's what I was doing all day today. And I was hoping the rains would come and fill things up around the water catch areas, but never got here. And the sun is out now, getting low in the sky, so I'm not going to generate much electricity off of that, but it'll be a little bit, and every little bit counts when you're off grid. So, shout out to Sherry the secretary. I saw your video today with you bringing in some fresh treats for your chickens. But little word of advice. A 55-minute video of looking at chickens walking around a chicken yard is not going to increase your viewership. It's just too long, and people are going to get tired of viewing it, and they're either going to skip through it or they're going to cut it off. So you're not achieving anything by doing that. So your video tip of the day is cut your videos down to a total of maybe 20 minutes at tops. 15 minutes is even better. 10 to 12 minutes, even better. And have a lot of good information in there, not just roaming around like I'm doing now and looking at things. You want to have good information involved in that for good content. That's what will keep people viewing, and that's what will bring people back. And that's what will have people telling their friends, hey, check this out. Nobody's going to send that 1-hour video to their friend and say, hey, watch this. Their friends are going to say, did you go on drugs or what? Okay, nothing against you, Sherry, but that's just the way YouTube videos are. No long ones. Super long does not make it. All right, we'll get past that now. And also, Sherry, do you or do you not want that solar panel to charge your portable solar power stations? If you do, I've got it all boxed up. I just need to slap a label on it, but I don't have an address to send it to. Last address I have for sending stuff is your Sacramento address, so that's not going to help. Even if you do have forwarding, I don't want the thing to be in the mail for the next 3 years. So, coming out here, we're at 98% on the batteries. That's good. So that'll get me through the night. Oh yeah. And it looks like they're getting some rain over there still. Yep. Pounding down. So I got to get the nail gun out and fix this side here. I think one of the dogs jumped out the window and knocked the bottom sill out of the window and pushed those boards down. But it's my own fault because I rushed in putting this together, and I only used staples when I shot it together with an air-powered staple gun. So I'll go back through here with some 6-penny ring shanks and refire everything, and it won't come apart again. I was in a rush to get them situated last year before the winter, so I don't want to have to go through that again this year. Then I'm going to get all of that tarp stuff down and put away, so when the nasty weather comes, we'll be in good shape. And I've got to rake up all of these rock tree seeds. Look at all these rock tree seeds. Oh my God, look at them all. I had piles against that bush. I had piles here, had piles there, had piles there, had piles there, piles there. And now there's all new seeds out here. So first thing I do is go through my metal detector and scan them to see if the metal detector gets set off. But remember one thing about metal detectors. they will not pick up small gold. Okay? If it's only a couple of little flakes in that rock, it's going to go right over it without registering anything. So that doesn't do you any good. But if it's anything of substance, a pretty good sized piece, it'll sound off on your metal detector, and you can gather those up. So I usually rake these things up into a pile before I bring my sifter over, and I've got a 3/8 inch sifter. So everything that stays in the sifter is larger than 3/8. Everything that falls through, I usually let that fall through into a mortar tub. Hey, 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 hey. What are you being a butthead for? You don't know, do you? Huh? Stop that. All right. No more buttheads. Boy, you got big spot. Wasn't long ago you were fitting on the palm of my hand. He's the one that was going to get renamed to Ghost because of that emblem on his chest, but he's still Spot. All right. So that's about it, everybody. I'm going to cut this one off before it gets too long. We'll have to start calling my long videos Sherry videos, right? Sorry, Sherry. Just kidding. But yeah, cut down on the length of your videos. You'll increase your viewership big time. This is G Bear reminding you, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and save, and all of those extra things you can do down below the video. Do any of them. They don't cost you anything. Subscriptions on my channel are free. The only thing that you'll be charged for is if you want to join a paid membership, and you'll get extra perks for doing that. And I'm going to start giving out those perks big time now, because I've got a few new applicants on that, and I think everybody on there deserves something special. So this is G Bear signing off.